Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at our Japanese Terminator and Terminator 2 Laserdisc set. And that's coming up in just a moment. Hey guys, welcome back to the 5R Show. I'm your host Raymond, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Terminator and Terminator 2 on Laserdisc from Japan. In my last video, I showed you guys Terminator Japanese VHS version. Today I'm showing you Japanese Laserdisc set. And again, this is a physical media review. So, to start off, as you can see, that's very cool. It's like literally taken from the original poster. Here you have the Arnold as the Terminator. And while it does look like it is the American version, because no doubt about it, this is just, it literally looks like it was taken from the poster. But it in fact is indeed the Japanese version. Even I was fooled when I picked it up. And you say, well, how can you tell there's no Japanese on it? But there is. Let me show you the back. So here you have the Terminator all in English, but then down here it's in Japanese. Now why this isn't on the front is beyond me. Maybe it was taken and released as soon as possible. It being a good movie, it was a hit at the time. Maybe it was just produced as fast as possible, taking the original US Laserdisc and throwing it out there as quick as possible. Down here you can see all of the information in Japanese, and again 1984. But that's not all. It is also down here 1984 Cinema 84, a Greenberg Brothers partnership, all rights reserved. Now, this Laserdisc was released by Pioneer LDC, and it was made in Japan. What I do suspect, though, is that while I don't have any proof because it's not written, I believe that this might have been released later 80s, late 80s, early 90s. But I am not sure. It does have the 84 date, but that's all that I can find. Okay? So, well, and now without further ado, let's take out the Laserdisc. Now, unfortunately, when I picked this up, it did not have a sleeve. Here is the disc, and as you can see, it's a Pioneer Laserdisc. It's in Japanese. It says Terminator. And once again, you have the 1984 Cinema 84 Greenberg Brothers partnership, all rights reserved, manufactured by Pioneer LDC Incorporated, Japan. Now, the Laserdiscs have two sides. This is side 1, and again, this is side 2. And it's just the number that changes. But other than that, it's a bit beat here, unfortunately, but that's because of the lack of a sleeve. But aside from that, it did have this, which I thought was really cool. The Terminator. It's got the side 1 chapter tracks, side 2 chapter tracks. It tells you the sections, kind of like the DVD menu. Number 12, I'll be back. It tells you the story of the movie, of what's going on. But it's really cool. It's got some pictures. Here's Arnold and Linda. Here is the rebels. Here's Michael and Linda running away from the truck. Here's a close-up of the Terminator in his makeup, which looks pretty cool. It's all damaged, beat up. And here's a close-up of Arnold from a different angle, or sort of, when he's performing surgery on himself. And, you know, the love scene between Michael and Linda. Okay, so that's it for this side. And on the back, you have large profile pictures. You know, James Cameron, his information. But then you got the profile picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course, the Terminator. You got Linda Hamilton. Sarah Connor, of course. You know, pretty young. And then you got a picture of Michael Biehn, you know, as Kyle Reese. You know, they looked really young back then. So, but anyway, that's what came with the first one. So that does it for Terminator 1. Okay. Okay, and now that we're done with Terminator 1, let's take a look at Terminator 2. So I know you guys seen it already, but here's the cover. Yes, they're a bit beat up, but I picked them up for quite a bargain. I was kind of shocked, but yeah, I got lucky on that. Here you go. It's really nice. Could have been nicer, but they're pretty old. But anyway, Terminator 2, okay, is actually, the Laserdisc is actually a two-pack set. Okay, now the first thing that comes with it is this little postcard, and the postcard has a it's like a commentary. You know, leave your comments. What do you think? And you know, it asks for your information. Now, the reason it asks is sometimes you're able to purchase through these companies, you know, other titles, other movies. Okay, so that's the postcard. Then it comes with this little sleeve that folds up on the side of the thing. And what it's saying is Laserdisc Blockbuster for a special low price of $57. You know, roughly 50 in American dollars. At the time, could have been 55 or actually a lot less. Digital audio, Terminator 2, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Something about, it's like an American famous movie, a big hit. James Cameron directed. It's got sequence chapters. It's subtitled here. You know, a lot of Japanese don't speak English, so they need those subtitles. I'm not sure what this says exactly, but this does say CinemaScope size. And then you've got the bottom where it gives you the price, the year, which was 1991, Laserdisc. And then on the story, it gives you the story of what it's about, you know. And then they give you two little close-ups of Arnold with his robotic arm. It's kind of strange. So this is the CinemaScope size, and then this is the video TV size. So that's probably what they're talking about there. That you can probably see both, or maybe just the one. But you might have both options. Okay, so that does it for the sleeve and the postcard. And up next is this, which you saw fall down, are the production notes. And very cool pictures, you know. Here's Sarah with Kyle in the dream sequence that was not released, or maybe in this version it was, I'm not sure. You see a behind the scenes picture with Arnold and Cameron while they're making Terminator 2, of course. Down below you see Cameron, Linda, and Robert working out some of the final scenes, especially when you know, the T-1000 stabs Sarah through the shoulder section with the, you know, liquid stabbing weapon, whatever. At the bottom, you see them all having a laugh over the barrels of bombs. So, but yeah, these are really cool production notes. Down here, you see James Cameron up there, you know, doing his thing. And then you see some of that makeup with Arnold, which looks pretty cool, of course. And then, you know, behind the scenes of blowing up those police cars up at Cyberdyne. Okay, so That's this side for the production note. Let's look at the other side. This, yeah, okay, again, profiles, yes. So here you have a profile for James Cameron, and this time they actually added Stan Winston, which they actually had both Cameron and Winston, who without them, this movie wouldn't have been made. You have Arnold profile, Linda, and then down here you have Edward and Robert. They were young back in the day. Look at that. And then it's just a very close shot of when, right before Arnold says, "Hasta la vista, baby." Alright, and that's it for that. Now, for the side of for the two sides of the sleeves, let me put that down for a second. It has the chapter tracks here on disc 1 and disc 2. Okay, now it does show a lot of the movie and the special effects that were shown. So these are like movie shots. And hasta la vista, baby. And on this end, it shows you some of the future war, the SFX, shows you ILM, shows you the hospital scene, the arrival scene, shows you the arm scene, the Terminator hole in the eye scene, Terminator's face up close, Arnold yelling out something, and then a bunch of Arnold and Sarah. So all in all, this whole fold out is really, just really cool. A really cool layout for a Laserdisc. Okay, and then on the back you have just a straight up shot of a Terminator, and then of course you have close-ups of Arnold, Sarah, the T-1000, Arnold and Edward, and Robert. Now, the Laserdisc itself was actually made in 1991, Atlanta Films by Japan, BV, all rights reserved. Once again, Pioneer LDC, manufactured by Pioneer LDC Incorporated, Japan, made in Japan. Okay? And that is the package for the Terminator 2 Laserdisc set. Now I'll just show you the disc itself. And luckily for me, these were actually in primo condition. And once again, it shows you the same thing, Terminator 2, but this time it's got the 1991 Atlanta Films, Japan, manufactured by Pioneer LDC Incorporated, Japan. And this time it's got Carlco here. So yeah, same old deal. So in this sense, I did get lucky with the Laserdisc having its plastic sleeve to protect the disc. And here is the second and final one. Sorry. Number 3. I'm not sure what it says on the back, but I'm guessing it's 1, 2, 3 for the movie. And the back, either it has something special or it is not used. In other words, maybe they just used the front side and not the back side. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a disc player yet, but when I get one, I will try to make a amendment video to this one. And that's it for this Laserdisc. Alright guys, and that does it for our physical media review of the Terminator and Terminator 2 on Japanese Laserdisc. So with that, I say thank you for watching. I'd like to ask you to please consider subscribing, share, comment, like, let us know what you think, you know, and ask you to please come back for the next 5-hour show. Thank you so much. God bless you, and you guys have a great day. and I'll be back. Take care. Bye.